Hi there, I'm Janet. Welcome to this lesson. It is about substitution. In this lesson, we are going to define substitution. We are going to give ways of substitution and we are going to give some helpful examples. Now, let us begin with the definition. Substitution is the replacement of words in a sentence. We go to the ways of substitution. The first way, pronouns are a good way of substitution and they can be used to replace nouns or noun phrases in sentences. Let us consider the following example. I bought a dress at the store, but the dress was too big, so I returned the dress to the store. Now, you will notice that this sentence is too wordy and there is a lot of repetition, like the word dress is repeated severally. The word stall again is repeated, and so when we substitute this or when we replace those words in this sentence with pronouns, then it will be, I bought a dress at the store but it was too big, so I returned it. It here is a pronoun and it has been used to replace the dress. So instead of too much wordy sentences, repetition of dress, then we substitute or we replace the word dress with the pronoun it to make a simple sentence. I bought a dress at the store but it was too big, so I returned it. The second way of substitution, the word one or ones, which is a pronoun also, can also replace a noun or a noun phrase. When we use the word once or one, we use it to replace a noun or a noun phrase, like in the following example. Mary likes pink shoes, but I like white ones. Once here has been used to replace shoes. The sentence could have been, Mary likes pink shoes, but I like white shoes. And so shoes has been replaced by the pronoun ones. And so this is substitution. We have replaced shoes with ones to make a good or correct sentence. Now, our third way of substitution, the adverbs here and there can be used to replace names of places. Like in the following example, Annie is inviting me to visit her in India, but I cannot go there for security reasons. Now, there here has been used to replace to India. The sentence could have been, Anne is inviting me to visit her in India, but I cannot go to India for security reasons. Now, in order to avoid the repetition of India once more, we replace the word to India with there to show a replacement of places. And again, this is substitution. Our fourth way of substituting, the verb do can be used to replace a verb phrase in comparative sentences. In this way, repetition of the main verb is avoided. Examples: she claimed that she did not do the work, but she did. This sentence is already replaced. Now, before it was replaced, it was she claimed that she did not do the work, but she did the work. Now, you will notice that there is a lot of repetition in the verb phrase. She did the work has been repeated. And so in order to avoid that repetition, that is why we have said that we replace the do the work with she did. She claimed that she did not do the work, but she did. Example 2, I like reading more than he does. Again, that sentence has been substituted. Number 3, students would like to keep phones in school, but they are not allowed to do so. Now, before the sentence was substituted or replaced, it was students would like to keep phones in school, but they were not allowed to keep phones. Now, when you write to keep phones, it will be a lot of repetition, and so you end up substituting to avoid the repetition, and your sentence becomes, students would like to keep phones in school, but they are not allowed to do so. Our next last way of substitution. When the verb is the same in compound sentences, we can use so or neither, followed by auxiliary verb and a subject. For instance, the children love chips and chicken, and so do I. Now, this sentence before substitution of so do I was the children love chips and chicken, and so I love chips and chicken. You will notice that in this compound sentence, there will be repetition of I love chips and chicken from the children love chips and chicken. And so to avoid this, then we use so do I to replace this sentence. Now, that is it for the substitution. I hope this helps you to improve on your English. Kindly remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. Keep learning, have fun. See you in the next one.